Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this manifestation webinar. It's Josie. I'm so happy you are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just want to make sure that you can all see me, that you can hear me. If you can give me just a quick thumbs up in the chat room that we are on the same page and my sound is good. Awesome. Bernadetta, Bernadette, Lori, Marie, Paul, Fernanda. I'm so happy to share this time with you. And we have so much to cover. And let me promise you, this day will change a lot of things in your life. And as always, if you've taken my webinars in the past, make sure you have your pen, your paper ready, because it's always filled with great information. It's just hands-on tools, and I know that there are many aha moments waiting for you in this webinar. As always, again, we have quite a few people from all over the world. I'd like to thank my team for keeping this going. And of course, if there is anything that you need to ask, do use the chat room, use the comment section. Please be mindful. I will spend some time at the end of the webinar to answer some of your questions, but let's get going. Let's spend just a moment recentering, connecting with inner guidance, connecting with inner wisdom, and invoking powerful angels. I work with angels. Angels make so many things possible for me in my life, and they also asking me to share this information with you. As a channel of angelic energy, I am here for you so you can communicate with angels through me. I'm giving you the tools. I'm giving you powerful energy that you can use in your own life for your own manifestation. And angels are always telling me, Josie, there's so much that people just don't understand. They live in this dream. They're like sleeping through their life. But you don't have to be sleeping. You don't have to be always be a victim of circumstances. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding yourself as a co-creator with the universe. It's about your own inner strength. It's about understanding your energy. And when you understand your energy, you can control your energy. You can use this energy to manifest the life of your dreams. And I know you have dreams. I know you have dreams and desires. And your desires are the desires of the universe. Your dreams are the dreams of the universe. The only way for the universe to create is through you. Is to use your eyes, your ears, your hands, your feet, your heart to feel its way through life, to manifest amazing things, to move this earth forward. We cannot do it without you. And if you get empowered, if you understand that angels are your allies, that angels are very, very, very helpful, and the angels of light are here to help us all, every single being on this planet, not just human beings. We're talking about animals. We're talking about every living creature on earth. Angels are looking after. They're like our bigger sisters, bigger brothers who have taken the role of looking after our human race as we're transitioning, as we're moving through our own eras and stages of development. We're never the same, and angels are cheering on. Angels are always there to help us and to protect us. And they want to share with you some information about the creation, how creation happens, so you can use these tools in your own life. So you can use the tools of creation and manifestation. They want to empower you. They want to give you a direction. which will allow you to bring you closer to your goals, to your dreams and desires. And that's how they always explain to me, Josie, you can wait forever for your dreams, but your life is 100 years. Let's be realistic. We wish that one day we'll have a long life through centuries, but where you and we're still in the beginning of our understanding of development, our human nature. With time, we will become better, we will become much more advanced, becoming much more conscious, but at least where we are right now, 100 years of lifetime, if you're waiting for your dreams to show up 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you can wait forever. But what if you really understand that this process, this creative process, can be enhanced, can be brought to reality so much faster than you can use the tools that angels are providing you. Angels are showing you different techniques of manifestation. And let me assure you, when you work with angels, and I have personally worked with angels now for 10 years in general, and about 5-6 years just teaching this material to you guys on social media, to my clients, to my students. And it's my joy. Angels are asking me to share this information. And I know with them, we can create a better world. Angels can teach us so much. They can become your best friends. They can become your allies. And in situations when you really don't know how life works, when your life is full of uncertainty, when you wake up in the morning and maybe you don't know what to do, maybe you're struggling with a difficult problem, maybe you're struggling in your relationship, maybe right now you're struggling financially, wherever you are, angels will take care of you. They will give you. They're not going to do the work for you. Please understand. That's not their job. They're not even offering to work for you while you are just enjoying your life. But they will give you the tools so you can implement these tools and create powerful results for yourself. So let's just begin with a short meditation. You can close your eyes and bring powerful angelic beings. Surround yourself with angelic light and visualize beautiful glow, starting with the top of your head, your throat center, your heart center, glowing with light, and then your solar plexus, again, bathing in beautiful light. And now visualize your entire body glowing with light. Imagine like you are an angel. How does that feel? Being in that presence, in that angelic state. Maybe imagine yourself having wings and just feeling so good and so light in your body. And now bring your awareness to your heart center. And reconnect with love. Your heart is the center for love, for kindness, for compassion, for empathy. Just breathe in from your heart center. Breathe in that loving energy. With every inhalation, bring more and more of that loving energy, loving light. Expand yourself. Allow that loving energy to energize you, to empower you, to strengthen you. Now you see yourself surrounded by angels. Your angels are here to guide you and to protect you. Your angels are here to help you understand yourself. They are strong with you. Maybe you see them holding your hands like friends, like brothers and sisters. They're holding you. They're supporting you. And now make a promise from your heart, from that openness. Make a promise to your angels that you will listen, that you will hear their voices, that you will listen to their guidance, that you will follow up on the signs, that you will use your intuition and your God-given wisdom to understand the messages from angels. Knowing that you are always blessed and loved and protected. Now again, breathe in and breathe out. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Do you feel your angels? Let me know in the chat room. Are you ready to work with angels? Are you ready to connect with angelic beings? All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Super. Feeling grateful, feeling awesome. Yes, awesome. Feeling so good. Yes. Now you see, now we have this body of angelic love around the world. You are on other sides of the world. You could be in a completely different continent, but we are creating this loving web of energy because we have angels, and angels are wrapping this entire world with love. Do you see how this really works? The more people connect with angels, then we can begin to heal ourselves. We begin to heal our planet. We feel empowered. All right, my friends, let's get to our webinar today. I want to share my screen and allow you to follow up with this information. As always, listening with your heart center, listening with your soul. You have your physical ears and you also have your heart. That's the intelligence. That's a different kind of intelligence. And if you were just taking this information with your mind, you may feel kind of on the superficial level, just not really absorbing or understanding this information fully. But if you listen with your heart center, with your intuition, you will understand the subtle messages that come through the information that we receive from angels. Okay, so angelic alchemy. Now, nobody's teaching this information, and I'm so privileged, I'm so honored to have this opportunity to teach you something like this. And just like when you're driving, when you're learning to drive, you don't have to know how the whole machinery works in your car. I don't. I can just look and trust the mechanics, the engineers of the car to make sure I have a safe vehicle to drive. So in the same way, when you are tapping into this information, it's like you're learning to drive. You're learning to use these tools. You don't have to know the whole machinery, the whole engineering process behind the angelic alchemy. You have to just understand that it works, that this is a design for you to use, a tool that will work, a tool that on this physical level will create magic, will create something that you desire. It's about you. It's about your personal dreams and desires. And I speak about the soul so much because the way that you understand a lot of spiritual information You know, you can read a book, you can read all kinds of intellectual things, you can set your goals, you can set your visions and be successful. On the soul level, it works a little differently. All the magical stuff, all the voodoo stuff, all of the energy stuff, all of the healing stuff. Now that's a powerful stuff. Nobody understands it. Nobody can explain this because science doesn't have a way of explaining this information, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. So it works on the level of the soul. And you are a spiritual being. I hope that you understand this. You would not be taking this webinar if that wasn't your belief that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. I kid you not, you will have no understanding of what I'm talking about. You'll have no connection with angels unless you believe that you are a spiritual being. And you are here for a certain period of time. This is a school. Earth is school. And what angels are telling me over and over and over again, they're saying, Josie, Earth is a school. Please understand. It's like you're taking master level lessons here. For some of us, we're taking minor lessons, maybe finishing up from previous lessons. And for some of us, it's really intense learning. For some of us, it's quite difficult. And the beauty of your connection and relationship with angels is that you don't have to do it alone. They don't expect you to know everything. They don't expect you to do everything alone. It's impossible. They will look at us, human beings, with such compassion. They'll say, you know, they're hard, you know, it's hard enough, and they're trying to work through their life. They're struggling in their relationships. We see that. This is not an easy path. And I've asked angels many times, I've asked them, would you come up? Would you be available to live on Earth for a lifetime to see for yourself? And they're like, no. We're good. We're good for where we are. So what I know for sure is they are watching us. They are protecting us more than we know. And without angels, we would have self-destruct many thousands of years ago. We would not have lived through what we lived through and still walk and still experience joy and still build our lives and still build our buildings, create infrastructure, create relationships. We would not have been here. We would not have gone through this process of finally understanding how the universe works. So thousands and thousands of years. So let me tell you, angels are a huge part of the success of our civilization. And when you understand the impact that they're helping us, you are so grateful. You are so appreciative. And it always makes me so emotional because we don't understand, most people don't understand it. And I'm here to really help you to connect with your angels. I'm here to help you to understand your own relationship with angels. And I promise you, you will experience daily magic and miracles. All right, so Angelic Alchemy. What we're going to talk about today, my friends, is about principles of angelic manifestation. Angelic manifestation. We'll talk about birthdays, and you can watch this webinar. It will be available to you for a few days, so you can still take pictures, you can still work on these materials, and if there's something that you have not yet captured, you can always go back and listen and get this information again. So we'll talk about angels, we'll talk about specific angelic mantras, the special sacred sounds that angels will show you how you can use these sounds for manifesting certain things that you need. Whether it's your relationship, whether it's your career, whether it's your health, if you want to improve your health, there is a way that angels are working with you. So I'll give you the mantras, I'll teach you a special new moon ritual that you can do to expand and to bring angelic energy for creation and manifestation. Okay, let's just start here. A quick, again, many of you know me, maybe you follow me on social media, maybe you've taken my programs in the past. So just a quick way for you to see how I bring, again, angels into this world, why I do this. A very short, I don't want to spend time, but for those of you who are wondering, Josie, how did you come about to understand angels? How did you first encounter angels? Well, for me as a Catholic person, I've always had a special relationship with angels. It wasn't something that it wasn't primary way for me to connect to the divine love, divine energy, but I liked angels. I used to say prayers to Archangel Michael. I had prayers to guardian angels. I had all these special, children's stories about angels, and I visualized them as beautiful people with, wings and very well dressed, white clothes, and just kind, very, very helpful people. But it was never kind of my personal connection with angels or seeing them as something real. It's like everything when you're growing up in church, everything has some sort of like a dimension, a religious view on every service, on every single ritual, on every single sacrament. I forgot the word, sacraments. So I looked at angels as part of this whole routine of church. But then I became a nurse, and I was very successful. I love nursing. It was my passion, helping people as well. But in 2003, my family experienced tragedy. My dad died, and he died tragically, unexpectedly. So it was the time of my life where I remember it was just the first darkness just sinking in. Everything just went wrong. With me personally, I was very depressed. I was so sad. I was going through grief. I was lost. I didn't know how I could lose someone. He was hit by a car. He was just taking a walk at night, crossing the street, a very busy street. I don't know what was going through his mind, but then he got hit by a car and he died. So it happened just unexpectedly. Imagine just having seen somebody and then losing them in a matter of hours. So that was my very critical time of intense soul searching, intense trying to find first myself, and then where do people go when they die? I had these real questions I wanted to know. I wanted to understand what happens to people when this life journey is over. And then the church didn't do it for me. Like the church was not helping me to understand it. The hell and then heaven and St. Peter standing by the gate, that was nonsense to me. I couldn't relate to that information anymore. But what happened was one of my friends was very spiritual, and she was doing herself, tarot readings. And then she said, Josie, why don't you go see a medium? And for me, psychics and mediums, that was all devil. That was all works of the dark energy. And I was afraid. I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to connect to any of these dark forces. But at the same time, I had this intuitive nudge. You need to explore this further. Maybe that medium will connect you to your dad, which is exactly what happened. I finally agreed. I went to see this medium in Toronto, Selena, and then she connected me to my dad, and then we had a beautiful communication, and everything in my life changed. I started to feel better. I started to feel empowered and inspired. I finally understood at the time that my dad wasn't gone forever, that none of us are really gone forever. And that helped me. That helped me to heal. And that's how my journey through mediumship began, because I wanted to know how do you communicate with that world? How do you talk to the dead people? How do you talk to angels? How do you talk to spirit guides? What is the best way for us human beings to reach out to the departed loved ones and still know that they're here? They may not have physical bodies, but they're still here. They're still with us. So that was my path. Eventually, I communicated with departed people. I studied mediumship with many different wonderful people, learning the skills, learning different techniques. And then eventually angels came to me in 2011 because I was doing all these sessions and I would see angels kind of being present with me. I was appreciative, but it's like, oh, I have angels. Somebody saw me with wings once. It's like, Josie, my God, you were talking. I could see wings behind you. It was you, or maybe an angel was standing with you. So I just, okay, people were telling me that there were angels everywhere I was. So I started to talk to them. I started to invite them in. And then at the same time, the same process that I used to connect to the departed loved ones worked for angels. And for me, it's a channeling. It's about really deepening my state of receiving and meditation. And then I connect to angels. I have a very specific way of doing it. And it's because I've been doing this for years. So it wasn't just a one-time event. I've learned, I've trained myself to recognize angelic guidance. And that allows me to teach this information to you guys now. Because I have so much information and guidance from them. So I know that they will help you, and I'm honored to be of service to you and help you to connect with your angels. So that's my story. What makes me an expert on angels? Well, you decide. I wanted to share with you my own personal journey, and I'll let you figure out whether you can learn from me, or maybe you have your own ways of connecting with angels. It's totally okay. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about angelic facts and fictions based on what I know. Please understand that that's kind of what I know about angels. There is no right or wrong. There is no just, okay, we have to accept these as facts, because in our human mind, there's so much going on. You know, we are emotional beings, and we love stories. We love a history, and in history, you know, we still see angels the way they're described 3,000 years ago. And we still believe that angels are this ancient white robe people, like, you know, Moses walking, you know, in the desert, you know, wearing a robe. And so we have our own stories and history and myths about angels, because we love to make stories. In real life, your relationship with angels could be completely different. So your image of angels could be just light. I connect with angels the way they show up for me. They give me visions. They give me certain energy patterns that I learned to recognize. So they're not showing up at my door, you know, with wings. Hello, Josie. My name is Archangel Raphael. How are you doing today? So I know that in my mind, I've trained to recognize them. I know where they're coming from, and I also know what they want to communicate to me. So I've learned to recognize these subtle things. And in my own experience of angels, they are just energy, because they're not physical beings. We are physical. So we see everything around us that's physical. That's the glass. It's physical. I can see it. Everything else, my computer, it's physical. Everything, you know, I see is physical. So can you see non-physical energies? Most of the stuff around you, you don't see. You don't see gamma rays. You don't see ultraviolet rays. They're everywhere. You don't see internet, and you know it exists. We don't have the apparatus to see non-physical energies, but we can see them with our intuitive eyes. So your stories about angels could be completely different than, say, someone else. Maybe a story you hear in Bible, in some sacred texts. You know that these stories about angels were relevant to people who were communicating to them at that time, which was all okay. Now, what you need to understand about angels, and this is, again, I don't want to go into too much detail, because I have already done so much training on angels. If you are interested in that aspect of angels, you can look into webinars that I do just about angels, teaching you who they are. So angels are connectors. When you understand that they connect you to certain energy, they connect you to certain field, they connect you to certain frequency in the sea of energy. And we are, again, energetic beings. We are vibrational beings. Everything you want exists on a vibrational level, and they will connect you to that specific frequency, that specific vibration. That's what they do. They're also messengers. Sometimes they will show up for you with some sort of information. They feel like in the moments of, say, time transitioning, you have read the stories of, say, Archangel Gabriel showing up many times in history. One of the most famous appearances is him appearing to Mary, telling her that she was about to become the mother of Jesus. And that's how important it was. Archangel, again, Gabriel appeared to Muhammad. And there are many stories where angels took the roles of the messengers. So angels are many things, and they're connectors. And there's no importance on the level of like, there's one angel, there's more important than the other. Say your guardian angel is less important than Archangel Michael. It doesn't work this way. They work as a team. They work very intuitively, and they work as a team. They're collaborators. There's no competition amongst angels. And yes, you have heard about the fallen angels. You've heard about the dark angels. Do they exist? And yes, the answer is they exist. We don't work with them. We work with energies of light. We work with angels who are friendly. In my experience, the majority of angels, they are friendly. And by you tuning in into certain aspects of angelic energy, you are connecting to the light, to the beings of light. The beings of light are helping our planet. The beings of light are healing us. They're healing nature. They're doing whatever they can do to make sure that this earth is still going through the transition, through the ascension process in the most harmonious ways. At the same time, just like in the world of duality, you will experience, they're not angels, by the way. I would not call them angels, because the angels, it implies the energy of light itself. Every angel, the word angel will imply light. And I've asked angels many times, hey guys, so how does it work? What happens to the fallen angels? And they were laughing once. We had this conversation. They said, Josie, angels cannot fall. That's all I got from them. So they're not really fallen angels. They're the beings disconnected from the light. When we want to work with angels who are connected to light, who are the messengers of light, and they're called angels. Whatever, under this umbrella of angels implies light and helpful and supportive energy. So they're healers. I know that angels are teachers and healers. And I encourage you to have your own individual experience with angels. It's not that someone's going to give you a path. Okay, connect to this particular angel. Explore. And by the way that you feel. If you feel good, you're connecting to the energy of light. That's the way it is. And your job is to follow that feeling. Your job is to follow the feeling of light. I'm following my light. I'm listening to the messengers, to the messages that come from angels. They bring strength to me. They bring peace to me. They bring love to me. That's your angels. If you experience fear, if there's worry, there's some kind of unpleasant energy, now ask yourself, where am I going? There's so much in the world of energy. Not necessarily you're connecting with dark angels. You can be connected to anything. But in the moments when you feel good, when you feel peaceful and strong, and just opening up to receive that angelic light, and you can do this through daily practice. Through daily connecting with angels, you will recognize them. I hear you guys. I'm listening to you every day. So then you begin to follow the trend. I follow. Angels will then begin to give you daily guidance, will give you daily signs, will give you daily little messages. So that's why you know, okay, I'm just going to stick with my angels. I'm going to follow that. And you know how they feel. They make you stronger. They make you more loving. You make you better. They help you. They help you because now you see things manifest. They work for your benefit, right? So you moving away from fear, stepping into your own power, that's when you know that you were truly connected with angels. And all right, so let's get into, I want to give you again a very simple but powerful way to connect with angels. Let's look at, again, we're talking about specifically angelic alchemy and how now you can use certain tools, certain energy for manifestation. So I want you to just take a moment. I'll give you just a couple of minutes, and I'd like you to calculate your specific birth number. Okay, so let's say today is January 17, 2020. If you add all of these numbers, you'll get 13. All right, 1 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 2. So that's 13 if my math was correct. And then you can reduce everything to a single digit and get another number. So that's the number of your birth. All right. So let me know in the comments, how's it going? And if you got your numbers, if you have any questions, again, you're confused, 3. Okay, Rafael's is 3. Awesome. Cool. 6. Wow, lots of 6. 5. All right, 73, 11. If you guys have all your master numbers, reduce them to just 1. Okay, so we need just 1 number. 1 number. Very good. Angelica got 4. Margarita got 1. Diana is 3. Pramel is 1. Roger is 3. Tejaswita is 8. Marie is 9. Wonderful. So you understand. Perfect. So the first step is to get your numbers together. So again, if you want to spend a little bit more time, listen to this presentation till the end, and then maybe you can do it later. So it will help you to understand how it works, and then maybe spending a little bit of time playing with your numbers. So you can do this now you got your numbers. So that's your angels. Okay, so you can write it down on a piece of paper. Let's say Tejaswita is 8. So she can write that her manifestation angel, an angel who will work specifically in the divine alchemy of angels, will work with you. So that's Archangel Raphael. So 1 is Metatron, and 2 is Raziel, 3 is Zaphiel, 4 is Zadkiel, 5 the Shamuel, number 6 Michael, number 7 Haniel, Raphael is number 8, number 9 is Gabriel. So writing these angels down, whatever your number is. So you don't have to know the details, the personal details about these angels. It's unnecessary. All you need to do is that their names are connected with certain angels. And angels work, again, with different groups. When you're connecting to Michael, for example, you are connecting to the whole group of angels that are giving you certain result. They're working on a certain energy level. So there's no right or wrong. Say, Zadkiel is not as good as Michael, or Raphael is not as good as Metatron. It's not about that at all. But you have your number. So it means that you already have, by the date of your birth, you are connected with that specific angel. So did you get it? You can take just a picture with your phone, screenshot with the phone to have this reference. All right. So is this clear? Did you get the name of your angel based on this reference point? All right, Stephen, you're very welcome, my friend. Okay, can I repeat the number adding? Just Fatima, add all the numbers together. Add all the numbers together of your birth. So exactly how I'm showing you here, January 17, 1 plus 1 plus 7 plus 2 plus 2. And then you'll have maybe one number, or you may have two numbers. So then at the end, you just bring these two numbers together, add them to a single digit. Okay, Patty, I got Michael, you got Shamuel. Wonderful. Very good. If you're, okay, my master number people, reducing all to one number. All right, so this helps. Raziel, Olga is a Raziel. Gabriel, awesome. Super. So now you know your numbers, right? We're moving on. I'm gonna move my face out a little bit. So for success, I want to talk just a moment about mantras. And when you work with angels, when you understand that sound is a frequency, just like you are, again, a vibrational being, everything around you has a vibrational energy, vibrational tone, and certain sounds are resonating on a very high vibrational levels. And then when you're saying certain sounds, even the sound ah, if you do absolutely nothing, but you just chant in the sound ah, with time, you will put yourself in a certain state. And when you're manifesting, it's not that you're doing something outside of you. You are creating certain things in yourself. You are resonating. You are attracting something based on your own frequency. Remember, in the world of energy, if you live on the level of fear, you begin to manifest the like energy. You'll see more and more of the same energy in your life appearing in various different forms and shapes. And that's why when we are chanting angelic mantras, we are communicating with angels on a different frequency. We are creating vibrations in our own body, in our own fields. And your angel will connect you. Remember, angels are connectors. They're connecting links with what you want. There's no shame, there's no blame about what you want. It doesn't have to be purely spiritual stuff. If you want specifically money or career, and it's important to you, angels don't judge you. They'll not tell you, oh, it's so selfish to want that. So if you're coming from a place of your soul, all of your desires feel good. And these desires, you know that they serve the future of your lifetime. They serve some kind of need that you have as a human being. So they're helping you. They're ready to give you the direction. So these are the mantras. And mantras are just sounds. They have no specific meaning. So when you see E, you really spending time really pronouncing that sound E. Ahim. So yeah, ahim. All right. So just tapping into ahim as your main point of reference when you work with angelic numbers. Okay. Master numbers, please take in this to one digit. All right. So whatever you got, whatever your final number is, reducing it to one digit. All right, that's helping. That helps to connect with your angels. There are no double digits here. We're working with one angels, and it has to be super simple. Now, this is not a numerology workshop. This is just to help you connect with certain angels. All right? Bobby, you can figure this out, your numbers maybe later. Okay, you can watch this workshop one more time and then maybe have your numbers in the right place and then look at the names of the angels that apply for your specific numbers. All right, so Sima, I'm going to read the mantras for you. You have, again, 3 specific mantras. I'm not giving you many numbers, only 3, just for the purposes of manifestation. These numbers will change your life in any way possible. They are very, very energetically powerful. And you don't have to believe me. You don't have to sort of doubt this information. You can try this for yourself and then see what happens. Again, in my work of angels, I have a certain way that I receive this information. And people who try the mantras, who work with these mantras, they manifest amazing miracles. So this is not to be taken lightly. If you don't spend enough time really feeling the mantras, saying these mantras, nothing will happen. So you will go back to your own old ways of living. And for a lot of people, it's okay. So health, number 1 mantra for health, when you're working with angels, Ahim Yamalam. Every time you hear double it's just you do this in your mind. Ahim Yamalam. If you are manifesting specifically career interests and goals related to your career, let's say you have a job promotion that you want to happen to you. So the mantra for this specific event, for what you want, is Ahim Lam. Lam. And then the third one I want to, again, suggest to you, if you work in your relationships, if you may be struggling right now with your relationship, the way for you to heal it or to maybe attract your soulmate into your life is Ahim Valam. Ahim Valam. All right? Health, Ahim Yamalam. Money, Ahim Lam. Relationships, Ahim Valam. All right? Okay? So now you know the mantras and you can take a picture of them, write them down, do whatever you need to do to remember these mantras, these sounds. So how do you work with the sound? Now, you know the names of your birth angels. So your birth angels already have a natural connection with you. And when you work with your specific angel, let's say your angel is Raphael. So chanting the mantras, spending time saying the mantras every day. So if you can master this skill for 108 times, 108 times is a magical numbers. If you read, other mantras, that's a very strong, energetically charged number for manifestation. So when you are connecting with your specific angels, let's say Raphael, and I want to work on my money situation, I want to bring more energy and success and energy of increase into the area of my life, which is related to money. So what I will do, I will say, Raphael Ahim Lam. And then at the end, I will add Amen. Amen is sealing the mantra. It's sealing the mantra. Raphael Ahim Lam Amen. Raphael Ahim Lam Amen. Now, if there is a problem with time, if you don't want to spend a long time chanting, now it all depends on how much you want what you want. right? So if you are having a serious situation that requires you, say, you're struggling with money, you're short on money, this is the prescription that will help you to manifest what you want quite quickly. So it works 108 times. You may just do daily ritual and then say, just connecting with your angels, keep the energy flowing. You can say again for your health. In situations when you are manifesting, say, your ideal partner, and in your mind, you want angels to bring someone special into your life. So your birthday angel could be Michael, right? So you figured it out based on your birthday, Michael. Ahim Balam. Amen. If I want to manifest health, and my angel is Gabriel, right? So my birthday angel is Gabriel or Haniel or Zadkiel. Say Zadkiel, Ahim, Yamalam, Amen. Okay? Ahim, Yamalam, Amen. So let me know in the comments below, is this clear? Do you understand how these mantras work with your angels? Okay, these mantras will help you, again, to engage angels in a very strong and powerful way. So just by knowing this information, you can transform your life in whatever area that you need. Okay? So you don't have to feel your angels. You don't have to know what these angels do. Just doing this process alone will help you to manifest your desired outcome. Can you say the name of the angels? How can I tell them in my language? The way you would speak to your friend. If you have difficulty with, say, financial means, you can just say them, we're working with angels. And then, in your language, whatever the name, you can say English, the sounds, it doesn't matter what language you are using, the mantras will sound exactly the same. Okay. It has to be done in one time, Olga. It's 108 times. And you will, again, from my own experience, you can do this very quickly. You can even go into some kind of trance. It will take you about somewhere between 20, 25 minutes, depending on, and do it as a meditation, right? If you have beads, you can use beads. I have lots of beads in my home. And again, what I do is I do chanting. And chanting is a way for you to meditate. You can use this as a meditation. You can do this once a day. You don't have to do it more than that. It's one time, it's enough. One time is enough. Okay, Natalia, you're very welcome. Miss Josie, what if I say mantras for health, money, and career? Okay, that's a really good question. I would just suggest to you to do one thing at a time, okay? Whatever you want to experience will come to you so much faster when you don't scatter your energy, when you stay focused, when you stay sort of on the right path. You keep your focus and your intention in a certain way. So that helps for you to stay in this vibrational field of what you want. So choose one. I would say it's just like in life, you have to take time developing certain skills. And if you really want to master something, you really need to focus on that specific task. If you want to learn piano, you just focus 100% on playing piano. You can play violin, and you can play trombone, and you can play a guitar. You can do all these kinds of things, but you will scatter your energy. So if you just focus on one thing, let's just say you want to learn to play the guitar. So play your guitar every day until you master this. And then moving on to another area. Okay, the name is the same. Is it clear? Can I use this to manifest health for another person? No, that's another good question, Deborah. Thank you. Now, angels are working with you as well to bring in this information. This has to be done for you, okay? Because it's your birthday, angels. You're manifesting things for yourself. And I already hear you asking, Josie, but I have this person in my life who's struggling. Maybe it's your child, maybe it's your partner struggling. Sometimes, you know, it's a really serious situation. Could be addictions, could be a situation when somebody lost a job, but you cannot fix that for them because it's all your connection with angels. It's your connection with angels. And when you manifest whatever you want, say you're manifesting money, and your money may come to you in all kinds of different ways. It may come through a completely new source. It may come to you from this person. Maybe suddenly, if your partner was your caregiver or provider, that person will be offered a job. So you cannot do this for other people. You have to do this for yourself. This is very important. You take care of yourself and you do this process for yourself. Okay. How do you pronounce Shamuel? You can Camuel, you can say Chamuel, Shamuel. How do we keep water in front of us? I don't know. What water? Just read that and let me know, what are you talking about? I don't understand. Keeping water in front of us. We're not using water for this ritual. Okay. Any specific time to chant? I prefer mornings, but that's my thing. I do all of my spiritual work in the morning because in the morning your mind is very calm. I look at sunrise, and this is the time when I'm most peaceful. I love this time because I feel God in my life. I feel angels strongly. And then life takes over. I get busy. I do all kinds of things. I go, you know, I'm busy during the day, and it doesn't give me as much love and then confidence in this practice throughout the day. But listen, life it's not always perfect. You do your best. You do your best. Ideally, it's in the morning, but the time maybe in the evening when you feel relaxed. Just don't fall asleep doing this practice because then it will not work. You can say it out loud in your mind. Out loud, when you say it out loud, you are, again, vibrating. You're feeling that energy of vibration. I say most of my mantras in my mind. Okay? And ideally, you want to say it out loud. Yes, out loud is better than in your mind, but you do whatever you need to do. So I guess important to chant out loud in your mind. How to pronounce Michael? Yes, Michael. I say Michael. His name is Michael or Mikael, depending on what texts you are reading. Yes, Mario, the recording session will be available for you guys. How do you count 108 times? Using your hands, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Sometimes if you can't keep track of your mantras, just have a paper with you. And on that paper, just do just one stick, how I did it for really months. When I would be chanting, I'll do 10, and I didn't have the beads. I would just put a little stick on the piece of paper. It's like 1, so just read 10, then 2, 20, and so on. I have beads now, so beads really help me. And you can do like 50, take a break, and then do another 50, or do 20 and 20, however you want. It's about how much do you want what you want. Some people will have, I'll just do as many as I can. Let's say, you just set your timer for 20 minutes, and you'll just do this for 20 minutes. It doesn't matter how many you've done. Some people have, say, 10 minutes of time. So if you do this for 10 minutes, you can connect to these messages. All right, so we're good. Moving on. Now, we want to talk about the new moon ritual. As I know from, again, my work with angels, that new moon is the time for you to begin anything new. If you want to manifest specific things, the best time for you to start is the new moon, and we have the new moon coming next week. So you can get this information and give it a try for the starting next new moon. 9 days. You want to do this for 9 days. My friends, you have 9 angels to work with. I asked you to bring your numbers to single digit, right? Because we have 9 angels helping us in this manifestation process. Now, this is a very simple but powerful tools of manifestations. I'm not teaching you anything advanced that works on a very personal, individual level. Like, this is the ultimate alchemy of manifesting your things with angels, your experiences with angels. Okay, so for this particular process, so you start on the day of the new moon. Okay, 9 days is a cycle, 9 days. You have 9 angels. Did you guys get it? We got 9 angels all together. That's the names of the angels that are according to numbers. So 1 Metatron, 2 Raziel. You can take a screenshot of this. You can write them down. So when we are working on this meditation, when you are working on your mantras, now you are not necessarily creating something specific. You are, again, tapping into the magic of the universe. You are moving yourself to a different vibrational state from which you can manifest whatever you want. You are the manifesting machine. You are the source of creation. And when you understand that the creation happens from inside out, then everything that you will do, you will begin with yourself. So this 9-day, special 9-day manifestation meditations. Now, remember, angels know what you want. You don't have to tell them, well, I'm short on money and I'm struggling. They see your heart. They see what you're struggling with. And you can do this with, say, intention, maybe to heal yourself so you can feel better, so you can change the direction of your life. Maybe you're struggling in your relationship and your purpose is to feel better, is to heal yourself in this relationship, not anyone else. You're doing this so you feel better, and your feeling better will translate the energy into the world. All right, so every night or day, if you're doing this in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, whenever you want, you need 2 candles. One is yellow and one is white. Okay, yellow and white. We are invoking the energy of the sun and the energy of the moon. So 2 candles. And you place the yellow candle on your left side and the right candle on your right. These are a beautiful addition. That's a beautiful tool to begin to set your mind, to put your mind in the right frame. So angels they have more ability to communicate with you. So you're preparing this right environment, you're preparing the right place for these experiences. And for 9 days, now beginning with day 1, you invoke angels. You invoke the specific angels for that day. So let's say your main purpose is, again, finances and well-being. And the general well-being will be your mantra for health. All right, so that's just to feel better, just to have, if you say this mantra, instantly you'll feel your energy changing. So what you will do, you will chant, you will say these mantras and names of these angels. Ahim, say, and I want to give you this mantra specifically to manifest whatever you want. Lalam, if you guys did the miracle challenge, this is a miracle mantra. The same mantra that you guys used for your miracle challenge. And I have hundreds of people writing to me how they changed their, say, relationship, how miracles happened to them. So this works. Now, Lalam, Almain, Amen. This is a miracle mantra. It's right here. Ahim, Lalam, Almain, Amen. So what you do on day one, you are calling upon, you are connecting with the frequency, the energy of Archangel Metatron. So the day of the full, say, new moon is January 24. So that's day one. The day of the new moon is the day one. So the angel of day one is Metatron. So for you, it's about, again, you have your candles, you're lighting up the candles, close your eyes. And what you do, you call upon that angel, Metatron, Ahim, Lalam, Almain, Amen. Ahim, Lalam, Almain, Amen. Metatron, Metatron. If you are in United States, it's Metatron. And the way that it's pronounced in your language, please look it up. Maybe you have, say, Michael is a different word. It's a different pronunciation in many different countries. So the name of your angel, figure it out, whatever, however you pronounce the names of these specific angels in your language. So say Metatron, Ahim, Lalam, Almain, Amen. Now this is a miracle mantra. And when you're doing this, you are, again, raising your own vibrational frequency. So your relationship with angels will begin to change. Your life will begin to change. Whatever you need will come to you naturally and easily. You don't have to know specifically or pray for one thing or for two things. You are doing this as a way of inner cleansing, opening up to the universe to help you, to bring you to this inner balance so you feel yourself more, so you connect to your soul more, so you manifest from a different place. Everything that you want will come to you easily and harmoniously. You don't have to struggle for it. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to worry about it and become fearful about it. So for your general well-being, do this 9 days. Now, 108 days, if you can, 108 times if you can. For the most part, just what you want to do is to get into the feeling of this mantra. Say Metatron, Ahim, Lalam, Almain, Amen. If you can do this for 108 times, do it. Then another option for you is to do it 11 times. Another option for you is to do it 33 times. So it all depends on how much time you want to spend doing this. If you just want to make it a very basic, simple level, then you do it 11 times. If you want to do it in a more profound way, experience greater benefits, do it for 33 times. If you want to have, again, even bigger benefits, go all the way to 180 times every day for 9 days. Okay, so 11 times, 33 times, or 108 times. So is this clear, guys? Now, when you're saying this, you don't say your other mantras. This has to be done separately on its own. You don't have to worry about your own personal angel. You go with 9 angels, and you can do this cycle for as many times as you want, always starting on the new moon for 9 days. Now you're bringing all these angels into your life, all 9 of them. You're connecting with all kinds of frequencies. You're manifesting miracles from all directions. It's not just personal angel, you and specific frequency. It's about really manifesting from a bigger place. Okay, so how is this clear? Let me know. All right, so Awesome. All right, can we use the same 2 candles for 9 days? It was the same candles, just the same candles. And if you, it's not going to be a long time, but the preparation for this is finding the time, finding the space, going into the state of relaxation and peacefulness so you can work with all of these angels. So we do just one mantra with one angel only. Yes. Yes. Do we chat to all angels 9 times? No, we don't. To all angels 9 times. Not at once, over the period of 9 days. New moon. New moon. 9 days. So the second day will be Raziel, exactly. Right, day 5 will be Chamuel. Awesome. You don't have to worry about candles specifically. They're melted away and get new ones. It's not a big deal. Yeah, so you finish your mantras, Victoria, and then you just turn off, blow out all your candles. Just feel good, feel grateful, and go about your day. You don't have to do anything special. Okay, just be a good human. Okay, be a good human. Treat other people with kindness. That's what angels do. Treating other people with compassion and kindness. For some, candles will be melted away. If you have a little birthday candles, they'll be melted away by day 2. So just get new ones, all right? Yellow and white. If we pick up one mantra on first day with mutation, can we use the same mantra? I don't know what mutation is. Okay, can we start doing this? Do we just call upon a birth angel? Yeah, you can. Pick the 3 mantras every day. You work on one mantra until it manifests, right? So you want to keep your energy focused on specific energy, and you decide when it's time for you to change your mantras. If you received what you wanted, if you received signs and assistance from angels, well then, move on to something else. All right. You can do this before sleep. And yeah, sure, you can start on the 24th. On this work on every single new moon. It doesn't matter when or where. Meditation. Yeah, I don't know about the mutation. Same mantra for 9 days. So if you're doing the specifically the 9-day new moon meditation, that's the mantra. That's the miracle mantra. Lalam, Almin, Amen. And you say Raphael, Ahim, Lalam, Amen, Amen. Michael, Michael, Ahim, Lalam, Amen, Amen. Metatron, Ahim, Lalam, Amen, Amen. Metatron, Ahim, Lalam, Amen, Amen. So you are just chanting the mantra, you're saying these sounds, and you will notice again the vibrations in you. And if you're paying attention to yourself, if you are in connection with your own body, then very soon you will begin to experience certain sensations. Sometimes you have tingling, a little bit of, sometimes a little dizziness or lightheadedness. It's because your own frequency changes, your energy changes. All right, you guys. That's it. That's what I wanted to share with you in this webinar. And thank you for spending time with me. I hope you guys can take advantage of this specific information. Again, I'll send you the link and you can definitely listen to this webinar one more time. It's very simple and it's super clear.